everyone, it's NonnaGrace, and I'm from Western New York. I had a request to show my creations of things that I've crocheted by Yarny Things by Bren. So Bren, this is for you. And the one thing I forgot to put in that video, because we're going to go to a video, was this basket that I had made. I had forgotten all about this.
And what is in your basket?
Oh, it's all the yarns that I use. Oh, and it's got my, I forgot to put him out too. He's not so good though. There's a few others that have made the Grinch, and they look so cute. Mine is not so good. So my Grinch just kind of stays in my bag, my basket. But it's yarns.
Kind of a work in progress?
Well, there's no work in progress in here, but it's the yarns for the work in progress. If I should decide to make another baby, because that's what I've been making, the dolls. She also wanted to know what was my favorite of all the things I'm making. It's the dolls. I just love making those dolls. Well, let's just go to the video, because it's a long one, and I've got a lot of stuff. So let's go just watch it. These are a few of the things that I did. This is with the Tunisian crochet. Then I've done these. I was going to bring everything in, and I was thinking, my goodness, I've done a lot of stuff. It's too hard to bring it in. But there's these little doilies that I made to put my little knickknacks on. I made a chair covering. This is out of plastic, and this just sits on the chair to protect it. The thing that I've been liking to make is dolls. These I'm going to sell on Facebook but they have to come and pick them up because I'm not going to mail them. It's too expensive to mail things. And then there was these dolls. These dolls are the ones the kids will play with. I've made lots of little purses. This one happens to be a mermaid purse. I've made a lot of little bags like this. This actually is holding my iPod to keep it from getting scratched. I've made several of these for the grandkids too. I started carrying things down and I thought, oh, good grief. I've got a lot of stuff. Plus, I've given a lot of stuff away. These are the little blessing dolls, and they're to represent my children. This one is supposed to be Michael, and then there's supposed to be Emily, Laura, and Jessica. So those are the little blessing dolls. This is the Afghan I made when I was 16. I've given a lot of washcloths away. Some are knit. This is a knit, and these are crochet. And I've given baskets away. I've done a lot of hair bands and given them away. Different ones. This was a hot pad. This one I'm actually been using. This I put around my neck when I'm riding the motorcycle because it keeps the draft out of my neck. It's one of those it's like you lay it on your neck and it always has the fold in it like this. These are little bags made out of plastic, and they actually have a notebook inside. So if you want to hang it on your door, you could hang it on the door, and it's like, leave me a note. This is a capelet out of bulky thread yarn. This is another capelet. There's a lot of those little bags in here. This is just a bag that was made out of plastic bags. You crochet plastic bags. This has a can inside, so if they wanted to put money in the can. And this has a bottle inside where you can put a plant inside there. I've got a hole in that one, so if you wanted to fill it, you could fill it with water and put your plant in that. But there's I have probably 40 of these in the building. Another bag inside the bag that you could use for a container. This is an Afghan that is just out of odd yarns. It's still in the process. I'm still working on it. This was a shawl, which is a beautiful shawl. This is another plastic bag. I've got several of these that are huge, and I fill them with plastic bags. This one just happens to be empty. I've made a pillow. This is out of cotton. These are cardigans. This one I put sleeves on it. This was a rabbit that I wanted to make wool. The girls just fell over. These are just granny squares. I'd never done granny squares before, and I thought, well, I'll try granny squares. And this one was like Pamelas Adoring Crochet was doing, and I thought, well, I'll try that too. She also did these little girls that the hair comes off. And I made only one boy, but I put his hair on permanently so it won't come off. But the girls, their hair will come off. But I've got 3 of them made, and I did them in different size. Then I did another one just because I wanted 4. It makes my 3 girls and my son. I also did covers for stools. This is like a bar stool, and I just used the plastic and cover it. It just feels good on your bottom. I think didn't show you this over here. I made coasters for putting under your drink, and they're made out of cotton. And I made scrubbies. This is out of scrubby material. These things I gave away when I was working. I made them for all the girls. And then I wanted to try to make the dress. This is out of thread. And this one's out of cotton yarn. I hope I'm getting this in the camera. And I've got a whole bunch of these baby dolls upstairs that I made. And this is knitted. Some things are knitted. Some things are crocheted. This was that ribbon thread or ribbon yarn or whatever. It's very, very hard to work on. And this was ribbon yarn also. And this is knit. I do know how to knit. And this is knit. This is crochet. No. Yeah, this is knit also. Oh my goodness. And then you all have seen the booties and the leg warmers. That was the last project. Other than I just did another baby doll. Those baby dolls are so much fun. Then there's these hot pads that are made where you crochet or knit. Crochet these, and when you crochet them, they come together, and then you stitch it up. And I made different sizes. These were fun to make. Yep, that's the stuff that I've made. It's a lot of plain, and I give a lot of it away, so a lot of it isn't even here. But there's a lot that you can see. Oh, and this was the Lego blanket. I forgot to tell you about this. This Marny had made a Lego blanket, and I thought, wow, that is really nifty. So I decided I'd make a Lego blanket. Then I used the colors that I have within it. I put it on the edge. The kids all love this one. I love this one too. In fact, this is the one that's in my family room on the chair. And to think there's a lot of things that I didn't even show you. I didn't show you the little wreaths that I make on the milk tab things, but if you saw Pamela's Adoring Crochet, she got a couple. I gave her a couple, and I gave some to a few others. I gave to Bonnie's Bargains, She got one too, and I don't know who else. I can't remember who all I mailed them to. But they're really cute little wreaths that I make on that little plastic that you take off the milk jug. Well, that's everything for today. It's a very long video. I'm so sorry for that. And I'll see you all tomorrow, so take care. Bye-bye.